So, tonight's video, I'm feeling very well regulated. I'm trying to actually fix this thing because it's not working. This is part of my security system. It's an Aqara Cube T1 Pro. I've actually ordered a second one so that I can just replace it. But this stopped working November 1st for whatever reason. The app was still connecting to the device. It didn't say it was offline, but the device no longer functions. I have a feeling that it's the gang stalkers using some kind of signal jammer. I don't know exactly what happened. Or the device itself is actually broken, which is why I replaced it with a new one. So if the device that arrives tomorrow doesn't work, either the app updated some things, the company manufacturer updated some things. I'll be sending a letter to the company because this has worked the entire time that I've had the alarm system. The only thing that's different, I added one new Ethernet hub, but it was working with that hub up until November 1st. November 1st also happens to be the day that rent is due. November 1st is the normal day. The first of the month is the normal day that my gang stalker harassment is at its highest. I would love to think that this is just a broken device and not related to them. But I think I have every reason to believe that based on the day that it stopped working and the other events that occurred in my life, they are doing this to get a voice file. November 1st is around the time that I calmed the fuck down and I stopped being so crazy because I paid my rent October 15th. November 1st came and went. And they're still trying to get me out of here. All of their harassment is designed to make me into the most horrible person you can imagine. And I may have done some fucked up shit when I was younger, but as soon as I stopped hanging out with fucked up people, all that fucked up shit that I used to do stopped happening. So I know that me, myself, as a person, I am a good person. I know that I can be easily influenced by bad influences, which is why I choose not to hang out with the people who led me to every situation that I did not desire when I was younger. So, it was hard to cut off a lot of people, but I realized that after cutting them off, how much my life improved. And then the gang stalking escalated the more people I cut off because they could no longer play with me mentally. So they had to go outsource to people in the community, which is the reason I believe this has been going on for 20 years. Because during the first 10 years or so of it, I was closely connected to the source of the stalking. And over the years, 10 years after that, I cut off nearly every single acquaintance that I had that has a connection to them. So here we are today, where it's no longer people that I know that are responsible for the harassment and the stalking. As of late, it is the only people that I am forced to interact with, which is people on the bus, people in my apartment building, and people at my work site. And that's it. Those are the only people who are still actively harassing me, because those are the only people who still have access to me. Those are the only people who are required for me to talk to them as a get along, right? And when I'm entering and exiting my apartment building, these people who have been harassing me, they are so fake that they go out of their way to offer pleasantries. And they do this because they know everything's on camera, it's being recorded. So if I walk by and I don't say hello in a pleasant manner, it can easily be portrayed that I am the asshole. I am an asshole, but I have a good reason to be an asshole to these particular people. In life in general. And that's part of all of this harassment, is to turn you into someone that people hate. Which is something that I refuse to do. I can still, like today, one of their tests to see, they will fake sneeze and they will see if you say bless you. If you don't say bless you, they're going to go and talk about you being a dickhead. If you say bless you, then they think that they still have control over you. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but those common courtesies, the thank you, excuse me, all of those are part of their manipulation and their plan to portray you as the nastiest person the community has ever seen. I pray this doesn't happen to you, but I also pray that it happens to every single person who did this to me and thought that they could get away with it.